Welcome to Shul.com. We are learning from the Hilchot of Asara B'Tevet from Rav Mutzafi in the book of Hanukkah B'Tzion. Asara B'Tevet this year falls out on a Friday. It's a unique situation. We don't fast at all on Friday, so it's very unique. And Tisha B'Av, Yom Kippur will not fall out on a Friday day itself. It would fall out on Shabbat, but not on a Friday. And Tisha B'Av, if it falls out on Friday, we move it. When it comes to this Asara B'Tevet, we fast on the Friday. Let's take a look.
Why?
Asara B'Tevet shechal b'erev Shabbat. Le'inyan ma shekatav Rabbeinu David Abu Darham b'din ta'anit Asara B'Tevet b'erev Shabbat. When the Abu Darham discussed this matter, the Abu Darham was a book that explains the Tefillah and has great insight on Tefillah and on basics from erev Shabbat. Hine hadin pashut sheyesh le'it'anot bo. You have to fast on the day when it falls out on Friday. There's a discussion if you have to continue fasting until tzet or shki'ah, which means what happens. Let's say a guy he prayed early on Friday, right? And he got home and it's still light outside. And it's a fast day. Can you make kiddush? It's past. Let's say it's by shki'ah, or is it tzet? How do we calculate it? The fast day. Although mipnei Shabbat. Ubeshut yabi'a omer in chelek vav orach hayim siman lamed aleph katav b'dat maran hashulchan aruch orach hayim siman resh mem tet dash dalet shechayav lit'anot ulhashlim kedat harama sham v'chen katav harav ben ishai shana sheniya lech lecha kaf gimel v'zeh leshonot ta'anit erev rosh chodesh mutar lit'anot be'erev Shabbat. So if a person wants to do Yom Kippur Katan, which means that on Shabbat was Rosh Chodesh, so he wants to fast on Friday to be mitkaper on all the sins of the previous month, all of the bad energies, everything. He wants to release everything on the kapara on that Friday. But don't go until tzet. Tzet is when it's fully dark. You can do until shki'ah. But when it comes to Asara B'Tevet, you gotta wait till it's fully nightfall. Ad kan l'shano v'ayin od hazon v'ajah on Ta'aniyot Chelek Daled Ta'aniyot Amud Tet Zayin. B'Sefer Akedah Yitzchak, that's Rabbi Yitzchak Arama, Parashat Vayishlach Shar Kaf Katav b'zeh sheno shamat mipi Rabim. I heard from a lot of people. Shenimsa b'midrash ne'elam, in this midrash in Zohar Vayishlach Daf Kuf Ayin Amud Bet. Ma'amar v'zeh l'shono. This is what it says. Al ken lo yochlu b'nei Yisrael et GID HANASHE. And so b'nei Yisrael should not eat the GID HANASHE, the sinew in the animal. And it's brought down in Bereshit Lamed Bet dash Lamed Gimel. Et l'rabot Tisha B'Av. It says Al ken lo yochlu b'nei Yisrael. It should say GID HANASHE, but it says et GID HANASHE. Why does it have the word et, an additional word? So it says et l'rabot Tisha B'Av, to add that day of Tisha B'Av. It's interesting that the word et is Tisha Av, the word itself, Aleph and Tav. V'tamhu mimenu ki lo noda lahem ta'amo v'nish'alti alav v'hishtomamti כשעה וקפץ לפני עניין נאות. אז אמרתי אם המאמר הזה ישנו במציאות, הנה הוא מפואר מאוד, וזה פירושו, כי בכתוב הזה נרמזו 4 צומות השנה, אשר נמשכו אלינו מצד קעקוע הכף הזה, ומילת הנשה כמו הפוך השנה. So he says the word הנשה is also the word השנה, כלומר, על כן לא יאכלו בני ישראל את גיד השנה. Therefore, Bnei Yisrael should not eat the GID, the sinew of the year. What does that mean? Gimel is Gimel B'Tishrei. That's the 10th of Tishrei, which is Som Gedalia. Yud is Asara B'Tevet. And then he says GID, Kulo, if you add it all together, Gimel, Yud, and Dalet is Shiva Asar B'Tamuz, is the 17th of Tammuz. So in the word GID, you have that little hint of the fast. Et, L'Rabot Tisha B'Av. And then the word et is Tisha B'Av. Vehem Atmam Asher Amar Navi. And these are what the prophet said in Zechariah Chet Dash Yutet. Ko Amar Hashem Sebaot. Soma Revi'i, V'Soma Chamishi, V'Soma Shvi'i, V'Soma Asiri, Yeh Lebet Yudah, L'Sason U'Simcha, U'L'Moadim Tovim, V'Hamet, V'Shalom, Ehavu, Ad Kan L'Shono, Ba'ala Akedah. Wow, beautiful. So let me explain to you again so you get it outside quickly. It says in the Akedah Yitzchak, Al Ken, therefore, Lo Yechlu Bnei Yisrael Gid HaNashe. Bnei Yisrael, the children of Israel, are not going to eat et Gid HaNashe. The Gid HaNashe. So he says, why does it have the word et? The pasuk could just say the word Gid HaNashe. So he says et is to lerabot Tish'a B'Av. Et is letters Tish'a Av, and therefore to add it. Okay, what do you say? It says the word Gid is also reminiscing all and reminding you of all the fasts that are in the year. We have 5 plus 1 fasts throughout the year. Let's take a look. We have the Gimel and the word Gid HaNashe. Gimel is for the Gimel of Tishri, which is Som Gedalia. Then you have the Yud is Asara B'Tevet, and then you have the Gimel Yud and Dalet, which is Shiva Asar B'Tamuz, which is the third fast. Then you have Tisha B'Av, it's the fourth fast. What's the fifth? Tanit Esther, which, mind you, is also the word et. So it fits. It says et lerabot Tish'a Av, and also Tanit Esther. So I'm gonna throw that. That's my little hidush. I'll throw in there. So you have that there, and then you have just Yom Kippur. You could fast. What are other days of the year, just so we can discuss that you could fast, is the day before Rosh Chodesh, Yom Kippur Katan, always good. Erev Rosh Hashanah.
About Monday, Thursday?
They do Ta'anit Bahab for sure, especially during the Shobavim. That is a custom that some people do. And so you have a couple there. Okay, V'che'en ze katav harav me'olefet sapirim in Yom Chamishi ot lamed vav v'zeh לשון מצוות 4 צומות כתב בספר הזוהר הקדוש in וישלח דף קע' עמוד ב' וראה בניצוצי אורו שם רמז בתורה ל4 צומות. It actually says in the Torah, Al ken lo yechlu bnei Yisrael et Gid HaNashe. That's why, by the way, what is the pasuk talking about that's reminding you of all the fasts? Al ken, therefore, lo yechlu bnei Yisrael, they will not eat on these days. You understand? And in the Navi Zechariah, he mentions those specific without Tanit Esther. In Zechariah 8-19, Kol Amar Hashem Sebaot, Som Revi'i, Som Chamishi, Som Shvi'i, Som Asiri, those 4, they're going to end up being for the house of Judah for happiness and joy, and for good days and good holidays and truth and peace they should love, which it was mentioning those 4 specifically on there. That's why it says whoever eats on Tish'a B'Av, it's as if he ate from the Gid HaNashe. What do you mean, as if he ate from the Gid HaNashe? What does eating on Tish'a B'Av have to do with the Gid HaNashe? Tish'a B'Av is not one of the 613 mitzvot of the Torah. It's not. It's a derabanan. So why would it be considered to Gid HaNashe? Yesh Remez Gimel Shosha B'Tishri Yud Asara B'Tevet Dalet Som Revi'i At Aleph Tav Behefech Notrikon Tish'a Av and Hanashe Lama Nikra Kach Kedomar Gid Shehu Menashe ומשכח את האדם מידי יראת השמיים ששם יצהרה רבוץ עד כאן לשונו. Wow, nice. No, nice piece on that thing. Rav Mutzafi is fantastic. Really beautiful. Let's read one more piece. אכילה קודם עלות השחר כשהולך לישון בליל 10 בטבת ובשאר הצומות. If he goes to sleep on the night before 10 בטבת or the other fast days, התענית חלה עליו. The fast already has been accepted upon you. So once you put your head on your bed to sleep, on your pillow, you are officially in your fast. 1 second. When you wake up, you can't eat or drink. So if you want to wake up for that midnight snack, if you have got 2 a.m. green tea with your spouse, can't do it before the fast if you went to sleep according to Rabbi Mutzafi. We always put this on the record, according to Rabbi Mutzafi, because we're going to learn also Hazon Avadya on this, and we're going to learn probably Yalkut Yosef, so they might be countering our arguments, but as the Lebanese Iraqi Jew, we follow Mutzafi, at least we try to. And if he woke up, let's say he wants to wake up before Alot HaShachar, to eat or drink. He wants to wake up before the alot, before the beginning of any type of new day of visuals that you'll see in the light. The alot is even before that, before the nets. He has to say specifically with his mouth, So he has to say, specifically when he goes to bed, I do not take the fast upon myself until alot hashachar. That's it. Rabbi Mutzafi always throws in these verbal things, and he says they're important to do. So before you go to bed, I do not accept the fast upon myself until alot hashachar. You're done. You're all set. You want to wake up at night to have a cup of tea, you drink water, you woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning, you want to drink, you're all good. So it's good to do that. So now that we're actually tzit, and it's Thursday, and tomorrow is Asara b'Tevet, I'm going to take it upon. I took it upon myself now that if I wake up and I want to have a drink after I fall asleep, I am good for the day. With Talmud, Ita, in Masechet Tanit Yud Bet Amud Aleph, Tanu Rabbanan, it says, a rabbi said, Ad matay ochel v'shoteh, until when he eats and drinks, Ad she'adeh Amud HaShachar, until the Amud HaShachar comes up. Divrei Rabbi, Rabbi Elazar ben Rabbi Shimon Omer, Ad Kerot HaGever, Amar Abaye, Lo Shanu Ela Shelo Gamar Seudato, Ela Gamar Seudato, Eno Ochel, Iteve Rabba, הרי שנינו, גמר ועמד, הרי זה אוכל, הטם כשלא סילק. כלומר, explain, כל עוד שלא סילק שולחנו מלפניו, that he didn't remove his table from in front of him, אף על פי שגמר סעודתו, even though he finished eating, as long as his table is still in front of him, חוזר ואוכל, he can continue to eat. אבל אם סילק, אינו חוזר ואוכל. But if they actually took out the table, and if it was a folding table, or they took everything out, he cannot. This is talking about, let's say somebody ate from before the night and it went into the night, and there's a fast day and the following day. So when does the fast start? On Alot HaShachar, but he already started his meal, so it doesn't stop at sit, at nightfall. He can continue. Ika de Amrit, some say, Amar Rava, Lo Shanu Ela Kishlo Yashan. No, they were talking about only if he didn't go to sleep. Aval Yashan Eno Ochel. If he went to sleep, he can't eat at all. Iteve Abaye, so we learned Hare Shaninu, Yashan ve'amad Hare ze ochel. If he went to sleep and he got up, he could eat. Hatam bemitnamnem. Over there it was talking about napping, where maybe he fell asleep on the lazy boy, on the couch. He didn't go to sleep. Avala Yashin, Kvar siyach da'ato me'achila v'chala da'avatani. If someone went to sleep, already his knowledge is about sleeping the night and waking up in the morning for the fast. Hechi damim mitnamnim. Amar Rav Asher, nim velo nim, mean yashin, aval eno yashin lachalutin, meaning he's napping but not fully napping. Tir velo tir, meaning he's aval eno lachalutin, he's up but not fully up. So, like nim from the word in Arabic, nam. Meaning if he was napping like this, a little bit closing his eyes, even he's not moving, just kind of relaxing like this on the couch, and you call his name, he says, huh, what? You do that. Sometimes the guy's sleeping but you say his name and he answers you right away. Okay, which means he can, if you call his name, he'll answer his name. But if you ask him, what's 2 plus 2? He's not going to answer you 4, but he'll answer you, yeah, what do you want? If you call his name, okay. So what he's mentioning here is if he's talking about if he's actually went to sleep or if he went for a nap. There's 3 different opinions now on the halacha from this. Dat haravad, shegamar seuda, af im lo yashan, if he finished his meal and he didn't go to sleep, or shina, he went to sleep, even if he went to sleep in his meal, meaning he was in the meal and he fell asleep during the meal, is that considered the hefsek that his fast started? Vedat haran v'harosh, in Tanit Aleph, dash dalet, bedat harif, שאין נחשב להפסק אלא אם כן גם גמר סעודתו וגם ישן. So they mention over there that it's talking specifically if he actually ended his meal and went to sleep. אבל על ידי אחד מהם לא חלה עליו התענית. If it's only one of them, it's not on him. וכתב הראש, the Rosh taught שדברי הרעב"ד, that according to הרעב"ד חומרה גדולה הם בליטה. בדעת הרב המגיד, in הלכות תענית א' ד' ח', בדעת הריף של ההלכה, אין הדבר תלוי בגמר סעודה כלל. Has nothing to do with ending your meal, אלא בשינה, talking about specifically sleeping. וכן פסק הרמב"ם, הלכות תענית א' תשח' וזה לשונו, וכל תענית שאוכלים בה בלילה, and every fast that you eat in the night before. The exceptions are the ta'anit of Tisha B'Av and Yom Kippur. בין בציבור, בין ביחיד, הרי זה אוכל ושותה עד שעלי עמוד השחר, והוא שלא ישן, אבל אם ישן אינו חוזר באוכל, עד כאן לשונו, ועיין בבית יוסף, אור החיים, סימן קוף סמך ד'. So he says from the Rambam that he can eat the whole night until Alut HaShachar, it's only if he did not go to sleep. If he went to sleep, he would have an issue. He couldn't. B'Shulchan Aruch in Or HaHayim, Pasak Maran, כל התענית שאוכלים בו בלילה, בין ציבור, בין יחיד, הרי זה אוכל ושותה עד שיעלה עמוד השחר. והוא שלא ישן שינת קבע, אבל אם ישן שינת קבע, אינו חוזר ואוכל ולא שותה, אלא אם כן התנה לאכול או לשתות. So Shulchan Aruch says it outright, that if you have a fast the next day, you can eat until Alot HaShachar, Amud HaShachar. If you didn't sleep, if you did sleep, you would have to make a condition. If you didn't make a condition, you would have an issue. ומה שכתב שמואל בזה תנאי, מקורו בתלמוד ירושלמי. So where does it say that you can even make a condition like this before you go to sleep? It's brought down in the Yerushalmi in Pasechet Ta'anit Perek Aleph Halakha Dalet. שם איתה תנה, מותר לאכול עד שיעיר המזרח דברי רבי. רבן שמעון בן גמליאל אומר עד קריאת הגבר. מה תלמוד לומר? עד קריאת הגבר ישן ועמד אסור בשלו התנה, אבל אם התנה מותר. Okay, עד כאן והובאו דבריו בהרבה מהראשונים, many ראשונים took that opinion, ואף שהרב מגיד משנה כתב שלפי שלא הביא הריף דברי הירושלמי, יש להחמיר בזה. He said because the Rif didn't bring down that Yerushalmi, you should be מחמיר and stringent. מכל מקום כבר כתב מרן בבית יוסף, שכדאי הם כל הראשונים שהביאו דברי הירושלמי לסמוך עליהם להקל בדרבנן. And so you can be mekel, and so you can take that condition. If before you went to bed, you just said, I'm not taking upon the fast until the Alot HaShachar, until Amud HaShachar, until the day starts, you are covered. Baruch Adonai Le'olam. Amen ve'amen.